Okay, let's try that again. Hello, everybody. My name is Bander, and welcome back to the Brownie server. Here with,
Joey?
and we are going to take him, as well as all of you watching, on a tour of a server, since we haven't actually done that before. So we're going to get Joey a little bit introduced here. So at first, you'll notice that we have the "Welcome to Jot City, we love you" sign, except Dylan, he sucks and he's banned from the city. But more on that later. So Jot City is a lovely residential mining town deep in the heart of Bronia, the land of Bronia. And
Uh-huh.
we have many things, but our biggest attraction is the Jot City Flying Navy Spleef team. We are an official team part of the National Spleefing Association, aka the NSA.
Okay.
And if you'll follow me down the lovely marked path, we can head over to the actual server part. Over to our right, you can head out to our industrial center, aka the Skelly Spawner, where you can grind skellies for XP and bows and arrows and bones and whatnot. Fun
Ooh,
stuff. But we'll head over there
interesting.
later.
Okay.
Keeping on this path. Over to our right, you will see our main forest, which lets you access all three normal tree types, the oak, the spruce, and the birch trees. If you want jungle trees, you can go to the far back where there's a jungle. And then we currently don't have dark oak or acacia wood trees. Those are currently unavailable. Over to our left
Okay.
here, we'll have the original farm of the server. This is how we sustained ourselves in the very first few days of the server being on. And here is the starter house, the very first house we built on this server. This was myself, Joseph, and sometimes Lucas.
Lucas.
We can take
Okay.
a look tour here. We have some basic supplies chest. This is the also known as the utility house because there's all kinds of supplies you can get. In fact,
Okay.
you can pretty much take a bow, some armor as well if you want, and a sword.
Okay.
As much cobblestone or dirt as you need from these chests, and I believe there's a little bit of food in here, but I think I already gave you food. Do 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 do. Over here is the furnaces and the brewing stand, obviously. Brewing selection. All the alchemy potions and junk is here. Anvil, ender chest as well, and some other stuff.
Okay.
Are you done with your
Yeah.
person? Do you know what an ender chest does?
Do I know what?
An ender chest over here. Check this out.
Uh-uh.
These
No.
black chests, they're basically like banks, like they're personal chests. So if you access this, only you can see the contents in that chest. Right now, it'll be empty for you. But if you find another ender chest anywhere around the world, the stuff that you put in this ender chest will be in those ender chests. So it's basically
Ooh,
like a bank, personal storage. It's like I have a
wow.
bunch of like diamonds and iron and stuff in here, and some extra tools and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But so you can fill your chest with anything you want, and no one else can access that chest. Down here, we have the master bedroom, where we slept away the cold, dark nights of Minecraftia and did stuff. I don't know. Here's like a secret room that used to be something, but now it no longer is something. I think there's something back here, maybe? Kind of? Not really. It's kind of old. I don't really remember what it was for. Um, Over there is an old trap that was used by Lucas that you can fall into a pit of death. Don't go down there. I wouldn't recommend it. Down here, there's an enchanting table. Don't do it. Over to your left here, there's the enchanting table with the books. You can go and enchant your gear down there if you have enough levels, but neither of us have levels, so that's fine. Back outside, we have the big mansion of Jot City. This is where all the player residents live.
Okay.
Front entrance, dining room, complete with big dining room. Fully stocked kitchen with stovetop furnace,
Mm-hmm.
dishwasher, sink, fridge, microwave, and cabinet storing space, complete with a trash can, fully stocked. Little what do you call this? The breakfast table.
Mm-hmm.
This is our living room. We have a big couch and chair set up with a giant flat screen TV and a stereo system where we can play only the latest funky fresh beats. My sound's on really low, so you can't really hear it. Outside here, we have the pool, complete with lawn chairs and diving board.
Wow.
Woo! You can get back up over here. Are you impressed yet?
I'm very impressed, yes.
Hooray. Then back over here. Close the door. There we go. Over here we have the guest dormitories where there's a bed missing here. I'm not sure why. This is where new residents can sleep away the nights when they don't have a room or a place to stay. You can sleep here if you want. Downstairs we have Tommy's basement room. This is where Tommy lives. And earlier you heard about a incident with Tommy's sheep. This was there was a sheep living here. It was very precious to Tommy and the rest of us. And during a tour that I was giving to Dylan, he brutally murdered that sheep for no apparent reason. And so he was banned from the city. And he was no longer allowed in the city until he completes his 7 tasks. So I would not recommend killing animals that are named. We have farms with animals that you can kill, but the ones that are special to the city do not kill, or else the same fate will befall upon you. You're gonna shoot that, or you're gonna... Okay. Here is where Dylan's room would have been had he not killed the sheep, but he was banned. Maybe that could be your room. Back upstairs.
What do I have to do to earn myself a room?
Nothing really. You just have to. Every new player is allowed free citizenship to Jot City. There's no requirements to get into Jot City. You just have to, be a friendly and respectable citizen, obey all the laws, and do your part to help support the Flying Navies in the season this year. Season's coming up soon.
Okay.
In fact, you can even try out for the team if you want to. But that's a little bit of ways away. We'll get to that later. Bathroom.
Okay.
With a toilet. With working lid and flusher. Working shower.
Broken shower. Oh, that's cool.
that's like a classic shower design. You have a sink with some storage thing and a mirror. I look good today. Over here we have the room marked women and small boys only, aka Geo's room, signified by the yellow. He doesn't come around very often these days, but maybe we'll get him on some other time. Of course, the one and only Captain Joe's room. This is my room.
Oh. Nice room.
My PC computer, powered by diamond blocks, some random assortments of gubbins.
You got a leak.
My beatbox. My beds, and there is a secret passageway here, which I won't show you right now, but it exists. Actually, no, I guess I could show you. Flick this lever. There. And then there's another lever right here. Secrety. That opens up down there.
Whoa.
Whoa, that is glitching out. Holy cow. What is happening? I've never seen this before. Are those books like pumping like a heart?
No. It's perfectly fine.
That is crazy. I've never seen this happen before. Oh god, Okay. Alright, I'm gonna close it. Jesus, that was crazy. Alright, moving on, we have Lucas's room.
You got a leak in your
What?
room. You have a
Oh,
leak in
that's the
your room.
bonsai garden. We'll get to that later. Lucas's room, fully furnished as well. He's
Ooh.
got a little thing here that leads to some sort of obstacle course that he built, which we won't go to because it's kind of broken. Just don't jump down there. Upstairs on the roof, we have the bonsai garden. Or the Zen garden, with bonsai trees. Just sit and relax and
Ooh.
enjoy the waterfall. Ah, isn't that nice? But more importantly, you can do a cannonball into the pool, which I totally missed. Over here on the other side of the roof.
Okay. Ah.
I'd go around for you. Actually, I'm gonna head to my room, and you can head to the little guest room and sleep. And now, if you come over here,
Okay.
we can get ourselves into the town of Novice. Turn around. Yeah, this way. So in the town of Novice, we have a small selection of shops and merchants available for you to take part in. Right here is the
Oh,
the
okay.
Bar Pub and Inn, where you can get yourself a drink, a nice warm meal, get a little bit of sleep, and Dylan put that there, but he's banned, so his records cannot be shown. It's like, yeah,
Is that
yeah,
Dylan's?
replace this sign.
These people are freaky,
Just the
man.
tickets. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Over here is the blacksmith. The blacksmith is currently away on a resource gathering. He's got his forge, he's got his stove, his anvil, and his smeltery.
Pool of lava.
No, that's his forge.
Oh.
And like that's his anvil right here. Actually, this was made before anvils actually came out, so I never bothered replacing this with an actual anvil, which is funny. Over there is the desert, aka the Miguel Palma Memorial Desert, sponsored by Kobe Bryant and Red Bull
Oh.
Desert. And deep in the desert, you can
Nice.
find a cemetery for Miguel Palmer, who's not actually dead.
Oh, yeah. I
Do you know
know.
Miguel Palmer?
Yes.
And this is the Miguel Hairy Ass Market. Forgot that who said that. Over here, you can find the Miners Emporium, where you can get like miners supplies, which is like coal and sticks and stuff. Yeah, there's not that much
Shovel.
there. I didn't properly stock these places at all. If I can put some coal in
Okay.
there, I guess. Over here, you can find Marcus's trading box, who's currently away. Are you the shopkeep of Miners Emporium? Come on
Sure.
out. There used to be test certificates in there, but I guess they died or something.
Ah,
Marcus's Miners and Trading Emporium, or Trading Box. You can trade stuff with Marcus here. And Giovanni's Zesty Nachos.
yeah.
Giovanni loves his Zesty Nachos, so I made him a place where he can sell his Zesty Nachos. Right here we have Thatcher's
Nice.
Meadery. Thatcher is our butcher, who is currently he's here. Hey Thatcher, you can buy some bread from him right now, or some, and he'll if you give him a chicken, he'll trade you some emeralds. But he has some food in here. Don't know if he has anything extra there. Back outside we have my favorite store in the town of Novice. The official Flying Navvies Spleef store. It's like a merchandise store for the fans of the Flying Navvies to come in and check on some stuff. You can get official Spleef merchandising gear and team uniforms. This is our merchant here. You can check out his little thing. You can find some official Spleefing gear, some pickaxes, some shovels, and some shears, and some
Okay.
the helmets that we use in actual
What is
Spleef store. And here you have training dummies, which you can practice your spleefing skills on. I'll demonstrate with my shears. That's how it's done. For more on spleefing later. Back up towards the town. Back to not the town. The main hub. This is the old doghouse where I used to store my dogs and cats. It's no longer used because the dogs and cats are glitchy and despawned. But obviously over there is the town gate with the water wall. Over this way, if you see, you've obviously spotted that giant tree house with the giant cylinder stone pillar on top of it. That is the treehouse of Destiny. Destiny. On top of it is a giant mob trap, which, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, you're there. On the giant pillar thing is like a mob trap. It like lets mobs spawn and then pushes them into the center and drops them down towards the treehouse. And the treehouse collects the items they drop via a hopper, which collects the items and puts them in a chest for us, so we can automatically farm them without having to do anything. Here is King of the Ladder.
Nice.
It's a game. Just try to be the top of the ladder as much as you can. Try to knock your opponents off. It's fun. I wouldn't try going up there all the way because it takes too long. Come on. Get down. Over there you can see the nether portal. You see the black and purple thing? That leads to the nether dimension, which you can access other areas in the map from. You can access my base, Lucas's base, the stronghold. But we're not going to go there because it kind of lags the server if you go in there. Also down there is the Jot City mine with all the where you can get like iron and stuff if you need. But that we don't. There's also a cool farm down there, but I'm not going to show that right now. Yeah, you found a horse. You can't control it because it doesn't have a saddle.
Aww.
There's a farm with melons and wheat and stuff that you can get. It's kind of cool. It's automated with some redstone and stuff.
How do I get off?
Left shift. Right there is another farm with just basic ingredients like pumpkins, melons, wheat, potatoes, and carrots. And then over here, did you get off the horse? We have the cow farm with a bunch of cows. I'm currently trying to get as many cows as possible.
Oh my god, that's a lot of...
Because I need the leather. Leather's very important.
Oh my god.
Over here, we have the pig farm. I don't usually farm as many pigs because pigs aren't exactly useful to farm. And here is the latest build in Jot City is the chicken farm, which gives you fully cooked chicken and feathers automatically in a very special, cool redstone machine. See what happens is I'll show you over here. So right here, over here is the actual chicken farm. There's tons and tons of chickens.
Oh, that's a lot of chickens.
And so the chickens will lay eggs. The eggs will fall down into the middle, and it'll get absorbed by a hopper, which I can show down here real quick. How about that? They get absorbed into this chest and sent into the droppers over here and get shot down across the stream with ice towards this zombie who is not supposed to be there. Into another hopper, which takes the eggs, picks them up, and the eggs get shot up into this item elevator up towards another dispenser, which shoots the eggs and lets them hatch into baby chickens who are kind of trapped in a small spot. And when they grow up, their heads hit lava and they die. And they cook. And you have free cooked chicken whenever you want. Cooked chicken is a pretty good source of food.
That's amazing. 46
don't take
chickens!
You can take a
I
little
didn't take any of it.
Over here is Joseph's sheep farm.
I don't want...
You can actually come inside and shear some sheep if you want. Just give them a little shear job. Trim their guts. Don't hit them. Oh,
I didn't
go up here. You can go to the ladder, which takes you up to the water slide. Ooh, the water slide. Whee! Yay!
Oh, this is so fun.
And if we head over here, we'll go to the thing everyone's been waiting to check out. Cheesy Stadium, aka home of the Flying Nabbies. Over there is the happy birthday monument. So whenever it's a player's birthday, we take him over to the happy birthday monument, show him the happy birthday sign, which I believe would be my birthday next. So, yay! Geo is clearing this out for the parking lot. This is the parking lot where people can park their horses or their minecarts or their boats, whatever way they travel, so that they can head up towards the actual stadium. Over there is a tunnel where we can have more underground parking as well as transportation for people to enter the city that way. Coming up here, we have the main entrance to the stadium. A little bit under construction here. We had some creeper blasts and some needed to make some repairs, but more or less you head over this way.
Okay.
Unless if you're one of the detestable fans who are rooting for the visiting team, you head over there to the visiting boxes. But we'll show you that later. Right here, you come to the Tickets This Way sign. Welcome to Cheesy Stadium, home of the Flying Natties. Ticket booth. Used to be test certificates here where you can get your tickets from, but they despawned or died or something. Come in here. Climb up the stairs. You purchase your tickets, but there's no games today, so fans are allowed free access to the stadium when there's no games. And you can sit in the bleachers here and observe the spleefing arena. Our spleefing arena is kind of special because we have 3 different types of blocks that you can spleef with. We have wool, which is spleef with shears, stone, and grass. So it requires 3 different spleefing professions. You have the pickaxer, the shoveler, and the shearer. But we play 4-on-4 games. So one of the positions is a person who has 2 items or any item. They can have all 3. They're kind of like the quarterback, sort of, or not really the quarterback. It's more like the kind of like the wild card of the game. You have to have a good man from there because if one of your guys falls off, that guy has to pick up the slack. Do you know how to play Spleef?
Okay. No, I was asking
You know the
earlier
TNT
what
run
it's
game we're
about.
playing? It's basically sort of that where you're trying to get your opponent to fall down through the floor, but in this thing you're mining blocks beneath them. So like if you were standing here and I mined the dirt block underneath you and you fell through, I spleefed you, and you get a point. Depending on the game type. Sometimes it's like just 1 life, or maybe you have a bunch of respawns or stuff. We also have a respawn system, I believe, but we'll show you that later. Over here is Snowball Jackson, our referee. He is a retired Hall of Famer spleefer from the Golems. That's an old team. They're not in our division, so we don't usually play them, but they're basically the New York Yankees of Spleef. They're pretty good. But he's an old retired profession. We asked him to come down and maybe be the referee for our team because he still wants to be part of the sport because he loves it, but he no longer has the arm for spleefing like he used to. So he just hangs out in